Hey Starshine, how are you? I'm TK and today I will play more of Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. In the last episode we finished off the prologue, so now it's time to check out Anna, which I believe is an epilogue of sorts, right? Or demo? I don't know, but let's check it out. I believe it's just one day. So let's find out. Okay, I was like, TV is off! Let's have that one. That's a real yawn. That's also a real yawn. Oh my gosh. Man, such a slow night. At least I'm not serving dogs. Normally, this would be where dog shows up, like a cheap punchline. Guess not. Not gonna have that joke happen. It's not gonna come to fruition. Speaking of dogs, I wonder where the hell's Gil? Bored? Where? Sorry, did I wake you up? I wasn't sleeping. My eyes were open. You went to college, right? You know having your eyes open means nothing. Don't worry, I don't blame you. It's been a really long time since we had such a slow night. In fact, I think the last time we had a night this slow was before you started working here. Really? Yeah, it happened when Robert was still working here. Who? My first employee. The poor idiot bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building. Oh. As it turned out, the potion actually worked. Come again? He started rising in the air and couldn't stop. They later found his body smeared across the nose of a commercial flight that was on its way to Conjevania? But anyway, should you really dismiss that so easily? We didn't have a single client that night, not even a lost soul asking for directions, but then suddenly a kid shows up. He was obviously underage, but I was bored, so I decided to let him order something. I gave him one Carmetry-free drink. I mean, even if I was letting him order, I wasn't about to give alcohol to an underage boy. And then, when the time came for him to pay his tab, he realized he didn't have enough money. He then yanked his shirt over his head, started screaming he's a ghost, and tried to escape. So I kicked him so hard they flew out of the bar and told him ghosts shouldn't feel pain. Boss, did you really kick an underage kid? Of course not. I just gave him a warning and made him wash a couple dishes. The fact that you even thought for a moment that I would kick a young innocent child hurts me to no end, you know? Anyway, just keep it up. Someone will show up sooner or later. I sure hope so. Hold on. Come to think of it, aren't Gil's checks made out to Robert? No. Well, at least that story killed a couple minutes. I think I'll, I don't know, sort the glasses here or something? Huh. We had a fedora-shaped glass? Anybody here? Ah, sorry, I'll be right ouch! Are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Something wrong? Are you sure you're old enough to drink? Well, seeing as I'm old enough to eat solid food, I'm gonna guess that drinking won't be a problem. You know, that's not what I meant. Yeah, I'm old enough to drink. I turned 21 not too long ago, actually. Why are you wearing, like, a high school uniform? Just Monica. Still don't believe me? What do you need me to give you? I must be sleep deprived or something. What's this deja vu feeling, though? Anna, what up, girl? It's fine, don't worry. What can I get you? I feel like having a sugar rush. Sure, coming right up. She wants a sugar rush. She looks a bit too young, though. Sugar rush. I'm gonna give her no karma tree just in case she's lying to me. The thing, like, when you need an ID or something, right? Like, give me an ID. I'm gonna not. I'm gonna not. Oh, what'd I do? 2 aldehyde, 1 powdered delta with optional. All mixed. Oh, I did blended, not. There you go. Here you go. Here. Thanks. Hold on. This doesn't have any alcohol, does it? Nope. You really think I'm underage, don't you? Yep. I'll have you know I'm old enough to get pregnant. That's sadly not relevant here. At all. Okay. On second thought, this is actually good. I mean, don't underestimate me. Do you really think I look that young? I do, but not young enough to be considered underaged. The main thing is you're wearing a school uniform. You're wearing a high school uniform. I don't know. Then why don't you give me alcohol? Because I wanted to mess with you? Mess with a client? Do you usually do that? Only if it looks like they might take it in their stride. Still, why are you so angry at the idea that I might think you look young? That will be a good thing in the future. That's what everyone always tells me, where I'm like, man, everyone thinks that I'm like 6 years younger than I actually am. And people are like, well, in the future, that'll be great. And I'm like, that's a fair point, actually. I mean, the only people who don't like being mistaken for someone younger are young people. But to be fair, you still look older than 95% of our regulars. That would mean you've served drinks to people who look like they're 13 years old or something. Yep. Eh? Yeah, I have a regular who looks about 13, comes in about every day. She's a Lilith, though, so, I mean... Alright, let's get this out of the way. Please show me your ID. You should have done that before ordering a drink. Sure. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't personally know. Seems everything is in order, Miss Anna Graham? Anna Graham, where have I heard that name before? Go ahead, just try to make a joke I haven't heard yet. I'll politely refuse. No, seriously, go ahead. People think it's too easy, so they never make jokes about my name. She's like, please, no one ever does. I'm still gonna politely refuse. You're no fun. So, what's your name, Miss Bartender? My name? You saw my name. I have the right to know yours. Fair enough. I'm Jill. Jill what? Just Jill. Yeah, but what's your full name? Just call me Jill. Fine, I'll just pretend Jill is a way of saying your name is actually Joanna Ignatia Laurent Lone. Actually, I'll shorten it to Joe. Whatever floats your boat. Say, Joe, this place looks awfully desolate. Joe, she says. Oh, it's been a slow day. A really, really slow day. I'm actually glad you showed up. I was growing bored as hell. I mean, it's not like we're always bustling with activity, but this is unusual even for here. So, I take it this isn't a popular place then? We have our regulars, but we're not like the bars in the main street. Still, I like this place. It's comfy, and I don't know, it makes me feel safe. Weird. I mean, I feel that way too, but this place usually gives off the opposite impression. Can't blame them though, this isn't exactly the best part of the city. That's a shame. I really like how isolated this place feels. You can't hear the sound of the city in here. It's nice. But then again, you could say I have some experience with isolated places. So it might just be nostalgia. Nostalgia, huh? Speaking of coming in here, now that I think about it, you didn't ask for my ID when I first came in. Why didn't you do it if you were so suspicious? Well, firstly, I was bored. Figures. And second, I felt like you were of legal age. How? We've had a lot of kids come in thinking they could get away with ordering a drink, but they're too nervous or jumpy. I don't usually give drinks to kids like that. They don't know what they're dealing with. What if they're not like that, but still underage? If they at least look like they're above legal age, I would be able to live with myself, I guess. I won't give them anything if I know they're still kids, but hey, I'm bound to be fooled sometimes. So, I'm guessing I wasn't jumpy? Yep. I see. Hey, Joe, now that you know I can drink legally, can I get another one? What do you want? Give me something sweet. Sweet? Sure. She wants a sweet drink, so we gave her a Sugar Rush. We gotta give her a Sparkle Star. Which is basically the same thing, just aged and mixed, but we'll give her some Karma-Trune this time around. I'll fill it up. We'll make up for the fact we didn't give her one before. Here you go. One sweet drink. Thanks. You know, if all drinks were like this, I'd be afraid of turning into an alcoholic. Please don't joke about that. How can you say that? You're a bartender. A bartender who doesn't want her clients to become alcoholics. Just like how personal trainers don't want their trainees to turn into steroid junkies. Oh yeah, now I guess you're right. Still, this one's really nice. Take a drink of water. Because I just have water because I'm boring. Hey, Joe, do you drink? I suppose, yeah, it'd be weird for a bartender not to drink, you know? I mean, those definitely exist. I don't know, I've met dentists with bad teeth. Bartenders who don't drink totally would make sense. That's silly. It'd be like a vegan chef running a barbecue restaurant. You think? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's different from that. And I guess it also depends on their reason for becoming vegan. Because some people just do it for the health benefits. So if their idea is more like, oh, I want to be healthy, but that doesn't mean that I want to dictate other people's eating habits. But if it's someone who's vegan for animal rights or environmental issues, then that would totally make sense that they would be like, no, I'm not going to be in that position because I don't agree with that. So I guess it depends on if you don't drink, because some people just don't drink, but they're like, hey, I don't care if other people drink, because I'd say the majority of people don't drink, such as myself, just don't drink for health reasons, or because they personally don't like alcohol, or they personally just don't feel comfortable drinking it. There's a whole bunch of reasons in which people don't drink, but they don't necessarily think that other people shouldn't drink. So in that case, it makes total sense to still be a bartender. I don't know. That's just me. Like, I think being a bartender would be fun, but I don't drink. Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter of whether you can eat or drink whatever it is that you're making. It's more like, why do it if you don't like it? Huh. Yeah, I guess that's true. A dentist might have bad teeth, but he could still like working in dentistry. But why bother bartending if you don't like alcohol? Because it'd be fun. Mixing drinks and changing lives? That sounds like a ton of fun. And I don't drink. See? And I don't necessarily drink because I don't like, I don't drink not because I don't like alcohol. There's too many negatives in that sentence. Oh my gosh. But for health reasons. But if I didn't drink because I thought alcohol was icky and I like didn't want to smell it, then, you know, or be anywhere near it, that would make sense. But I don't know. Something wrong? I just noticed you haven't said my name yet. I haven't... What? Aside from when you read my ID out loud, you haven't said my name. Meanwhile, I've called out yours like a gazillion times now. The wrong name, though. Well, I haven't had the need to say your name. Come on, humor me. Say my name. Why? Say my name! Say my name. Say my name! Anna. One more time. Anna. Yes! Now one more time. Nana. Happened again. Maybe I need glasses. I'm wearing glasses! I'm actually wearing my glasses. And there's that feeling again. Did I see someone glitch out in my past? In the past? Oh, come on. Why do you want me to say your name? I like hearing people call me by my name. It feels personal and fuzzy. I know, right? Yeah, but asking people to say your name like that is a bit quirky. Creepy. I don't know about that. There was a certain someone who would wake me up in the morning saying my name. Your name is important. Once you know someone's name, the gap between that person and you disappears. Once you give names to things, you start seeing them as important members of the family. So what if it's creepy? It's still nice. Stop calling me Joe and use my name then. Say, Anna, can I ask you something? You called me by my name, so sure. About your arm. What about it? Oh yeah, I'm lacking one. Did saying the word creepy remind you of its absence? Actually, I've been wanting to ask about it since you came in. At least be uncomfortable for a second. I'm trying to get a rise out of you, sheesh. So, what is it? How did I lose it? If it's not too personal. It isn't. I'm actually proud of the tale. Eh? Why? You're looking at a proud survivor of nanomachine rejection. Really? I thought that was something doctors detected while a fetus is still in the womb. Yes and no. There's actually two types of nanomachine rejection syndrome. The first one is the most common. They usually detect it while you're still a fetus. Detect it? Did I say detect it? I don't remember if I did. That's when they turn you into a cat boomer. The other one can sometimes appear in your teenage years. It's incredibly rare, but it's still possible. So that arm... Nanomachine rejection basically causes your body to attack itself. Tissues start ripping apart, your organs malfunction. I was lucky. In the end, all I lost was an arm and a handful of toes. Get it? A handful. Because I lost 5. Anyway, I have a prosthetic arm, but it's in maintenance right now. Ah, I see. It's a bit weird to be without it. I still feel like it's there. Just a couple hours ago, I tried to grab something, and I just stood there thinking that arm was doing something. But anyways, mind gave me another drink. We keep talking about my stump after that. We can keep talking about my stump after that. Right. What do you want? Let's try something classy. It's weird being in a bar and not asking for a fancy drink. Alright. Asking for something fancy, something classy. Mercury. Blast. I was between that and... She likes sweet stuff, so Brandtini might be a good idea. Is this... Yeah, this is sour and burning. So I think a Brandtini would probably be a good idea because it's sweet and she likes sweet things. 2, 3 of these, 1 of these, aged and mixed. There you go. Here. This looks expensive. Alright, I'm starting to have second thoughts right now. Just drink it. I'm starting to feel dizzy. That's nice. It is? Of course. I spent so much time in hospitals and whatnot, but now I'm just living my life, you know? I want to feel the good and the bad. No more being forced to sit quietly in a quarantine room. Yeah, I can get that. Wait, quarantine? Type 2 nanomachine rejection patients are put in special chambers free from the nanomachine particles in the air. That prevents them from being assimilated and aggravating their whole situation. To be fair, not all of my memories of that chamber are bad. I mean, I did spend 3-4 years in one of those places. Really? That long? Well, I didn't go for the genetic level treatment, so it was longer and a lot less expensive. I'm not going to complain though. I'm alive thanks to all that. And I left so many fond I left with so many fond memories too. So that's what you meant with the whole feeling nostalgic in isolated places thing. Yep. Are you alright? Yeah. I'm fine, just dizzy. Hey, Joe, if I ordered 2 drinks, would you be willing to share one with me? Come again? To be honest, talking about the treatment and all that made me feel a bit lonely. Sorry if it's not something you can do, but I had to ask. It's not something I normally do, but... what the hell, sure. Really? Yay! Alright then, I want a piano man and a piano woman. On it. Okay, 1 piano man and 1 piano woman. So 2 Adelhyde, 3 Bronson extract, 5 powdered delta, 5 Flanner guide, and 3 Carmutrine on the rocks and mixed. And then in slot 2, we need a piano woman, 5 Adelhyde, 5 Bronson extract, 2 powdered delta, 3 Flanner guide, 3 Carmutrine, all aged and mixed. Alright, 2 drinks. Which one do you want? Do you prefer the man or the woman? I'm fine with either, really. Okay, I'll pick the woman then. Cheers! Oh my gosh, what are those? Is it the same message every time? I need to check that in editing or something. Alright, this is getting weird. I said... Cheers! Oh, cheers. Yeah! Are you okay? Hey, Joe. Why do you think bad things happen? That's a sudden question. How so? If there's a God, why do you think bad things happen? Are you in a contemplative mood or something? Kinda. I remember a conversation in college where classmates said we give God too much flack. How so? Well, let's imagine a place where virtually nothing bad happens. If an experience doesn't one-up the last good thing you enjoyed, you'll feel like it was a bad one. Even if you lived in a place where every good thing was one-upped by an even better good, past events would seem bad. Well, let's say you have chocolate. I like chocolate. Me too! Everyone does. Not necessarily. My mom doesn't. Then she's a rare case. She also doesn't like pizza. Is she even human? Sorry. I mean... Damn it. Where was I? Chocolate. Right. If you only got good chocolate, a slightly less good chocolate would taste awful. Yeah, I can see that. And if you only got chocolates that tasted better each time, then the chocolates you ate in the past would worsen in memory. Oh, yeah, now I get it. So yeah, sometimes bad is just a matter of contrast. That still doesn't justify why bad things like death happen. I don't know. Maybe we're just too concerned with smaller plans to look at the bigger picture. Maybe that death will trigger something else in the future. If there's reincarnation, maybe that person's needed somewhere else. Maybe the world works in an entirely different way and we're limited by human reasoning. I don't know, I'm just bartender. If there's someone to ask about the metaphysical nature of death, it's not me. Sometimes I think God is just a dick. Giving me a disease, allowing me to survive it, but depriving me of my special someone. Do you need context for all that? The special someone, I mean. I'll connect the dots eventually. Keep talking. You're obviously venting some stuff there. Oh, alright then. It's like God's... I don't know. It's like he's some edgy writer who likes having his characters suffer. I take solace in that reasoning because then I start expecting bad things. What if you're looking at it from the wrong angle? How so? Main characters usually have this tragic backstory that we never really see in the beginning. Something that helps them move on, that gives them motivation to power through the plot. Maybe you're not living the girth of your story yet. Maybe this is your backstory getting set. Who knows what the future holds for you? That'd be nice. It'd at least be better than my old outlook. Oh my gosh, Jill, I'm loving this. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm going to start thinking that way now. Today, my origin story ends and my actual narrative begins. That's the spirit. Thanks, Joe. I feel a bit better. I'll be here if you need an ear. Glad to know that. I have to leave. Bye, Joe. Please come again. I will. Well, that was an entertaining diversion. Yeah, boss, what happened? I came to ask you that. Huh? You just spent an hour talking to yourself. No, I didn't. There was a girl called Anna here. There was nobody here. I was actually coming to tell you that we're going to close for tonight, and there you were, chatting with the thin air. A spirited talk, too. That can't be. She paid for her drinks. The registry says the money came from your account. But all the drinks I served her. You mean the liquid that someone who is definitely not going to be me has to clean off the floor? But I... Jill, you're worrying me. Are you okay? The last thing I need is another employee who talks to herself. Yeah, I'm fine. I just... Are you sure there wasn't anyone else in here? I even checked the security cameras. You were here by yourself the whole while. Maybe you're tired. You probably were just sleep-talking really intensely or something. Yeah, maybe. Come on. I'll drive you home. Maybe you just need a rest. Yeah. What the hell just happened? Oh ho ho. Well, that was pretty cool. So I guess I don't think that was not an was that I feel like that maybe happened. No, but the game ended right after the prologue and she mentioned the dog thing. So I don't know exactly when that happens, but so yeah, that was Anna. Which was definitely really interesting. We had some good conversations with her. To be honest, I don't remember all of the details of the stuff that we learned in the game. So I might have to refresh myself on that. But that was definitely just really cool because we obviously saw Anna throughout the entire game. She was like the tutorial person. So that, okay. I love this game. I cannot wait for Nirvana. It's going to be so great. So that's all of the extra content in terms of the prologue and Anna. I suppose I could maybe go for a new game plus kind of thing, but I don't know how much of that would actually be interesting to re-show. So I guess that's probably going to be it for Valhalla until Nirvana comes out, which I don't know when that's going to be, but I am super excited for it. So I guess we'll leave it at that and So on that note, remember to shine your light in every world. Bye!